Well, good morning, everyone. It's good to see you on this Thursday. Wait, it's Thursday, right? Thursday, October 10th, 2024. And I hope everybody's having an amazing day. I first of all say that. Please get yourself, oops, sorry for my table here. Get yourself a cup of coffee, some tea, maybe a little water. Not any of the big juice or anything, just something that'll help you relax. I'm drinking out of my straw here for a moment. And let's chat. Let's talk about mental health and let's see how everybody's doing today. And please join me in a conversation. Let's talk about how things are going. David, great to see you. Shannon, thank you for being here. And I appreciate that. Thanks for the well wishes. I really, really appreciate that because this day is going to be a tough day. I've got some tough clients ahead, and I am praying that I have the words that I need to for them. Albert, happy birthday. Halfway to 30. That means you're 15 years old and you're a whole lot younger than me. Albert, I hope you have an amazing day. And prayers out to everybody in Florida, by the way. Honestly, that Pico Warps is down there, I know, but just there's a lot of damage, a lot of destruction from the hurricane, and I hope everybody's doing okay down there as well. So, David, great to see you, as I said. Hi, Guy. Good to see you. If y'all weren't here yesterday, the chat was extremely lively yesterday. I have a feeling today it's a little less because it's early. The West Coast, it's not even 7 o'clock yet in the morning. So there's probably a lot of people who are not, there's probably a lot of people who weren't here yesterday and are today. And then people who were there yesterday and aren't today is honestly the way that Killer Taken used to like this channel. Wild. We can't have our own opinions. You can have your own opinions. I have my opinions. You have your opinions. Everybody here can have their own opinions. And that's the great part about it. I said it yesterday that how in the world are you? Well, first of all, to look at someone and to automatically judge who they are or what they are based on what you see in terms of what they wear, what they have on, is kind of not good, right? Like that's not really representative. And here's what I imagine: if everybody agreed on everything, we probably would all hate each other because there'd be no stimulating conversation. And you know, the best way to have influence on other people is to know about them. That's the best way to have influence. And so, if me as a father, like how I try to be as a father or a husband, if I feel like I'm trying the best I can and I do an okay job, and I see a husband that's struggling or a father that's really struggling with his children, the best way for me to have influence is to befriend him and get to know him so that he can see kind of who I am and how I live. And maybe that's something that he sees that he likes. But it is interesting. I wonder how many people were not here yesterday that just pop in today, because the people yesterday were really opinionated. Aiden, wait, Tom's a Trump supporter? What do y'all think? And I don't know how you'd know that. Like, take yesterday and today, and y'all answer that question. Tom's a Trump supporter. Heather, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh man, the two-party system is really meant to keep both sides from making stupid rules. It's like we need some kind of balance out there somewhere, right? Oh, hello, Mifta. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here today. What a great name. I love that name. I don't know where it's from, but that's cool. Thanks for being here, honestly. Appreciate y'all. Daniel, welcome. Daniel is up bright and early in the chat, was here alive yesterday like crazy. Tom's not trolling y'all. I don't think Tom's trolling y'all. Pika, is my mom in this? I don't know. I'm gonna have to fast forward. Ladybugs, good to see you. Thanks for showing up today. I love the points you're trying to prove. Hope people get the message. A lot of people won't. We had a lot of people that just unsubscribed yesterday. And look, I've told y'all, I don't base this channel off subscribers. It was cool in the beginning, it was neat, but I base it off quality and content and relationships with people. The people who've been around here a while aren't the people who are just gonna leave. And the people who've been around here for a while understand my whole point is mental health, and my whole point is relationship. It's getting to know people. And I equated it to sports yesterday. If you wear another sports team that I hate, am I automatically not going to like you because of that? It just doesn't make sense. It's not good character. It's not good principles. Tom hasn't picked a side. Did a live about yesterday. So updating, good. I appreciate y'all updating on yesterday because a lot of people might not have been here. And I'm going to do a poll just because I want to. Can I do that? I'm typing. I don't even know if y'all can see me. Let's see. Okay, here. Here. Y'all keep chatting. And I'm adding the third option today. There we go. I have started the poll. I just want to hear y'all's opinions. Nick is up. Hello, Nick. Rise Up Reactions. Y'all go subscribe to Rise Up Reactions and say hi to Nick. Nick is the one who picks all the music I react to. And by the way, let's talk music too. And how about that, Ewan Daniels? Rod Wave is coming out tonight at midnight Eastern, 11 Central. We will be there on a live stream tonight. Can you believe it? I'm burning the candles at both ends. I am up early to see clients all day until about 2:30 this afternoon. And then I'm going to go home and we are going to have a live stream today. By the way, we're going to have a live stream at 4 o'clock today. That is, I forget what it is. Nick will tell you what it is. And then tonight at 11 p.m. Central, we are going to have a live stream with Rod Wave's new album, The Last Lap. I can't wait for it. I'm so pumped. We got great things to talk about today, y'all. Great things, great things. I don't know Bangladesh. I don't know Bangladesh. I don't even know where it is, but I would love to see it. It sounds awesome. Jelly Roll new music. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Have my therapy appointment at 8:30 tonight. Heather, rock that therapy session. Go give it all you got. Be as honest as you can. Hear what you need to hear. And always look at yourself and say, who do I want to be that I'm not? What do I want to let go of that I can't? That kind of thing. And walk in there and go to it. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little too intense for people and I dive right in and I want to go after all this therapy work. And maybe I need to slow down. Go into there's a Rod Wave Live? Nick, if there's a Rod Wave Live, are we going to conflict with that? What should we do tonight? Rod Wave. Yosarian, you're a Trumper? I didn't say I was a Trumper. I didn't say I was a Trumper. I'll tell you what I am. I am a pumpkin bread lover. My wife made pumpkin bread and it is the bomb. It's amazing. But I don't know where I said I was a Trumper. Somebody pulled that up where it said I was a Trumper. I just want to see it. I want to marry Barron Trump. Okay? You're wearing his gear. But just because I'm wearing his gear doesn't mean I'm a Trumper, I don't think. I mean, it could be a cool hat. I like red. I said it yesterday. If I came in here and I had this is my university where I went to school. Love U of H. Go Cougs. Love watching them in sports. And if I came in today, let me do it this way. If I came in today sporting this, which I love red because U of H is red too, then if you didn't like U of H or you were an enemy of U of H, like a rival, then you would say, you suck, you're no good. You'd automatically judge me, right? No, I mean, somebody could have given me this banner and somebody could have given me this hat and, you know, it could be something I just want to wear today because I don't want to show my bald head. I don't know. What do you think? Lindsay says he wore walls and hair stuff yesterday. You're right. You're right. Phoenix, Houston, greater than TCU. Go Cougs, we beat TCU. Who cares if he likes Trump? He's entitled to his own feels. I appreciate you. Gosh, I can't read all this with my contacts. Gotta, thank you. That encapsulates the message. If y'all want to look at this whole picture, go back yesterday, watch the live stream. Read the comments. The comments proved every point I made, and some of y'all made amazing responses to the comments of like, let's look, just step back and look at this for a second. Because now all of a sudden, because of what I have showing here and because of what I have showing here, or yesterday, you are judging what my channel now is. You all of a sudden have turned me into a certain person. And yesterday I was getting railed, trashed, just messed with, which is cool. Like, it doesn't bother me. Remember I say one of the big things you need to know in life is what other people think about you is none of your business. You shouldn't be hyper-focused on what other people think about you. You should be hyper-focused on who you're trying to be as a person, to love other people, to care about other people. That doesn't mean agree. You do not have to agree with other people. I don't have to agree with you, and you do not have to agree with me in my lifestyle and how I am and my faith in who I am as a father or a parent. You don't have to agree with what I do or say. But you can still love me. You can still care about me. And you can leave the channel. Like if you went into a restaurant that you loved and you found out that the owner, this guy who's an amazing cook, is never home and his kids never see him. And they're messed up because of it. And they're on drugs. And he just doesn't ever spend time at home. Do you keep eating at the restaurant? Because you're a devoted father and husband and you see his children falling apart and you see his wife feeling completely neglected and he's this life of the party at the restaurant. Do you stay there? I mean, you got to judge. I just wonder why people have to judge me based on what I have on. But I do want to see what this poll, 124 people in the poll so far. Man, there's a lot of neithers in that poll, isn't there? People shouldn't hate someone. People shouldn't hate someone because someone told you to hate them. Man, just don't believe everything you see or read, y'all. Don't look at social media on TikTok and think there's truth. I mean, there can be truth in that, but you want to do investigation. You want to do your own research. Honestly, don't turn on a live stream right here and say, oh, Tom's a Trumper. Because you know what they said yesterday? Oh, Tom's a liberal, a Harris person. I don't know what you call it. You call it a Harriser? What do you call that? What do you call that? Don't turn on a live stream and automatically tell me who I am. Like, that doesn't work. Have you listened to Beautiful Things? Sorry, Amelia. I mean, Emily. That is a pretty way to spell Emily. I like that. I appreciate that. Have you listened to What Hateful Things Trump Says? There's a lot of things Trump says. I'm just cringing and like, oh my gosh, can you please? But you know what? There's a lot of things Harris says that I just cringe. There's a lot of things Walz says, a lot of things Vance says. I can pick apart any of these people. You know why? Because they're human. They're human beings. They're doing the best they can to win an election. And you know what that means? That means run over people in the process. I don't like the system. I don't like how it works. I don't like when people are mean to other people. Anybody who knows me knows that. That's not who I am. If I was running for that office, I wouldn't be mean. I'm not here to be hateful, which is why I would never run for an office like that, because I think it takes a certain person to do that. So I have heard the hateful things. But man, like it says in the Bible, don't point out the splinter in another person's eye when you have a plank of wood in your own eye. Like, please, let's look at each other. If you wear something that represents something like a MAGA hat, you're saying something by wearing it. It's not just a hat. It's not. Was it the same way yesterday when I wore the Harris Walz hat? It's not just a hat, because I wore it yesterday. So by wearing this, you're automatically saying I'm a certain kind of person, which means I'm a bad person, Dan? I'm a bad father, I'm a bad husband, I'm a hateful person. Would you say that? Anybody who knows me, I always say, if you want to know who I am, honestly, ask my wife and ask my children. That's the best way. Ask Nick, ask Tony, ask Jill who Tom is. And if wearing this hat, well, it either makes me look like somebody or it makes me somebody, makes me a mean person. I don't feel any meaner right now, honestly. Gosh, there's a lot of comments. Sorry, y'all. Say your comment again if you want me to see it, because I had to skip ahead. Kyle, thanks so much. Love your reaction video, especially Kanye. I do like a lot of Kanye myself, even though it's difficult sometimes. Casey's going at it with Pika. David, my friend. Tom is the best Evan person. That's not true. That's actually not true. But I love y'all. I appreciate being here, and I appreciate the words you say. I don't agree with all of them, and if people are mean, you can be mean, but does it make you feel better, anybody, to be mean? I don't know, man. It never made me feel better. I'd rather just not say anything. This pumpkin bread is really good. Shannon, you seem like a good guy, Tom. I try to be. I try to be genuine. If y'all saw me at a restaurant and I was with my wife and my children, I hope you'd see the guy you see here. Like, man, Tom's the same guy he is in every single place. If you see me at a concert, Rod Wave, Suicide Boys, 21 Pilots, any of those, and you run into me, hopefully you say, man, he's just as nice here as he is online. Trump brand is mean. Well, okay, first of all, if you're going to take that literally and it says make America great again, that's a hopeful message. Like that, if I said make parenting great again, make therapy great again, it would be trying to make it better, right? Who you vote for doesn't make you any less of an amazing human. Thank you for that. Who said that? Where is it? I missed it. Rise Up Reactions, Nick. So what do you have to say about the live yesterday, Dan? Kanye. I think he's had a lot of issues and he's been exploited a lot, but Kanye's cool. Kuxi says Trump 2024 from Germany. I got to tell you, any of y'all from France, just FYI, watching Emily in Paris, Jill and I have started watching, has been amazing. It brings back all the memories of Paris to us, all the places we ate at. They were in a scene last night at a restaurant. We sat in the same seat we sat in. Yes. Oh, man. Do you feel Trump represents your morals? Turtle, I don't know Trump. To be totally fair, I don't know him. So I don't know what he represents in terms of morals. I only see him on the TV. So I don't really judge somebody until I see them in person. I can't judge you until I see you in person. So I'd have to look at it. I can just tell you my morals and who I am as a person and my faith and my belief, and that God's got control of this anyway. Like, I don't know who we are thinking we're humans and we're going to like run things, but there's something bigger going on than us. I can promise you that. And some of y'all like to put people down. It's okay. Y'all can do that. I don't know the only people it upsets is people who want to fight back. And I don't choose to do that. I'm going to choose to have pumpkin bread. The world knows his morals. That's interesting. Hi, guy. That's an interesting point. One arm, everything. 100% believe God saved Trump that day. I think anybody who wants somebody to die is horrible. That's just a horrible thing to even think of intentionally. I do believe God saved him that day. We don't see many miracles, but I believe that was one. Just to see that, it's just, but the economy, I can tell you this is a 55-year-old guy who's done my job for 30 years, almost. February will be 30 years. And for those of you who haven't seen it, by the way, I can show you. This is my office. So there's the door people come in. There's my clock from Italy that I just love. There's my picture of Suicide Boys, Rod Wave, my license to practice, my play therapy plaque. And there's my other side of the room. This is where I sit, just so y'all know. And I love my sign there. Before calling me, ask yourself, is this textable? Because y'all know, anybody who knows me, I just don't always love to talk to people. I'm being honest. Y'all, I'm being honest. There's a little, what do you call that? A Zen garden thing? Great bowl of candy. And then I'm sitting on the couch. It's a big old couch that the clients sit on. And anybody who asks, yes, I'm going to remove this before I start seeing clients today because it's a bit of a distraction anyway. But the economy, 100% can tell you, in my job, this is a private business, right? So our practice, Jill and I's practice is private. I don't work for like Enron. Why did I say Enron? Y'all going back to the 2000s to a horrible company that just completely screwed everything up. Why did I say Enron? Chevron, BP, Shell. I don't work for any kind of big company. But I can promise you this, two things. Number one, I had the best financial years of my career from 2017 to 2020 before the pandemic hit. Best financial years ever. I have stabilized and maintained that since then. So I'm not saying I'm making any less in my job. I'm making, I think, what I was making then. I think I'm making the same now, which is great. I'm so grateful for what I do, what I get to do every day. But I can promise you that's the second thing. So number one, I was making more then, 2017 to 2020. Number two, I make the same amount today and have less. In other words, I'm making the same amount and I'm spending more on my daily expenses, on my office expenses. I can lay out at my office. We buy Cokes and coffee and snacks and treats and everything here, right? Because we want people to be comfortable. The mere fact that a Coke, what I buy at Sam's in quantity, because we move a lot of it here, that a Coke used to be about 30 cents a can, and I would buy them in packs of like, I don't know what that is, like a 40 pack or something. It would be like $12, is now $19. It's gone up 50%. So all the chips and all the things we buy. So I can tell you, I'm making the same. Expenses have gone up. I can tell you that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to elaborate that I know financial policy or anything. I don't. I'm just telling you, yes, my opinion. I took, enjoy a bit. I don't know what that means. I hate Trump. Cool. I mean, you can, yeah. Hate doesn't, your fave, Mia, hate doesn't actually help people a whole lot. In fact, it makes you pay attention to that other thing a lot. So if you date somebody and they break up with you or they cheat on you and they go to somebody else and you spend all your days hating them for doing what they did to you, you're actually still paying very much attention to them and you're not able to move forward and live your life. So what I'm going to tell you is when hate is inside you, which is normal and justified for a lot of different things when people wrong you, if hate fills our heart and our body, we can't focus on the joy. I just worry that to make America great again might mean going back to separate water fountains, no checking accounts for women without hubby's approval. Man, Paul, God, that'd be terrible, but I can't see that happening. I just joined Jas. I like that name. Why are you voting for Trump? I didn't say I was voting. How come I'm getting pigeonholed here, y'all? I'm so frustrated too because I only have like 15 minutes left before I got to go see clients. So let's get all our comments in. But every time I ask someone why they're voting for Trump, they never have an answer. I didn't say I was voting for Trump. And I don't know what makes you think I'm automatically voting for Trump. But maybe you weren't here yesterday. So go back and watch the live stream yesterday too. And I think to culminate in everything so that everybody knows, I think everybody gets the message now if you watch yesterday and today that I have a main point to prove with this. Number two, I should give these away. I said yesterday I would give the hat and banner away to anybody who wanted them, but the point I'm trying to prove is, isn't it something how this live stream becomes so much about divisiveness and hate and judgment just because of what you see on the screen? My wife says all the time, y'all, I watch your feet, Tom, not your mouth. Okay? That's said for a reason because it takes longer to walk somewhere than it does to just talk and say something. I could say, I love you, honey, you're the best, you're the greatest, but then I could ignore her. I could, just not pay attention to her, not be around, and be a bad husband. But I could say, I love you, you're the best. So I want you to know that walking the talk is the key. Live the way you want to be as a person. These live streams are meant to prove a point. It turns us into something, and we need to stick together. We need to be kind to each other. We can disagree all you want, but it's important to be kind. Calling legal immigrants illegal is wild take. It's just, there's so much here, y'all. I gotta fast forward. Fast forward. Beastie, you made it. How you doing? Everyone has the right to vote who they want. I was just curious. Yeah, I haven't said anything about voting. I actually don't talk about voting on this channel. We talk about music and we talk about mental health. Mental health being number one. Eminem temporary music video reaction hit 100,000 views. Nick, we did it. I love that. Thank y'all so much. Go watch that Temporary. You want to see who I am as a dad? Go watch Temporary by Eminem. That video broke me down. I was crying the whole time. It was brutal, brutal. Lindsay, an interesting stream. Been a good reminder of kindness for me. Thank you, Lindsay, for that. Yep, Heather, you're right. Barely afford it. Ray, I don't even know what to say to you because that Indonesia, I'm from Indonesia and I don't know any politics there. Ray, thank you for showing up. Thank you for the support, the contribution, the donation. It's 20,000 IDR. Doesn't that sound like a lot of money? It's not, but it sounds like it. So thank you, Ray. I appreciate you supporting. I love that. I can see those comments so much better. Y'all are something. Suicide Boys? Yes, I think we did, Nick. We just put out the Not Even Ghosts Through This Empty Video recap 2.0. Not even American, but Trump at least believes in God, so make America great again in Jesus' mighty name. What advice could you give someone who needs a sense of purpose? Kyle, to get a sense of purpose, well, number one, you need a mentor. 100%. I believe in mentoring. So Kyle, get a mentor. Number two, write down what you want your life to be 6 months from now that it's not. Like, what are you unhappy or dissatisfied or stagnating in your life right now? And number three, start consciously taking like an hour a day or something, 30 minutes a day, to sit down and say, what interests me? What do I like to do? It depends on your age. If you're in your teens or 20s, do everything you can, go crazy and try to fail. In other words, try something that might be crazy, but you might fail and it's okay. In your 20s, you can fail a whole lot easier than your 30s or 40s. If you're older, then you need definitely some therapy to be able to walk through it, or a life coach. Thank you, Ben. NF Videos. I love y'all's comments. This is great. Y'all are the best. Thank you for making my morning. Because I'm going to go into some hard work. Melanie Videos, Alien. Yep. Therapy helps, Kyle. And even if it's not therapy, maybe a support group, but mentoring is the biggest. Find someone who has the life or the career or status that you want and learn from them. Be an apprentice. Willingness to introspect. Why are you voting for Trump? Maddie, I didn't say that. Again, somebody tell Maddie, if you find the clip where I said I'm voting for Trump, tell me. But also go back and watch yesterday's too. Don't let the, I wish I could, but therapy has never worked for me. So sorry, Naomi. What if Trump and Kamala had therapy with me? Wouldn't that be great? What would that be like? Platypi, thank you so much for the donation, just for sending a little love right there. I love that. Thank you, Platypi. I think I said that right. I appreciate it. That's going to help me get a drink from Sonic, I think, which is awesome because I love their drinks. How's the poll doing? The poll has 367 votes. Oh my gosh, that is so close. Trump 44, Harris 33, neither 23. Do y'all see that? That is so close. Man, time is going by so fast, y'all. So fast. Appreciate that. Saw the boys Sunday, Brianna. Cheers. Gosh, I missed that. I wish I could go see the boys again. Slowed, thank you. Who do I support? I don't really talk about it on this channel. Like, that's not what this channel's about. Honestly, Rod Wave's album, ATR, bro. Tonight is the night. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared of the Rod Wave album. I'm scared about getting in my feelings. I'm scared about it ending. Do you ever get that where you're going to see something for the first time and you're scared because it's going to be over and you won't get to do it again? I'm scared. Thank you, Tom. Love you, brother. Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate that. Long sleeve Ricky. Rodway Big Ricky. Daniel, thank you. Tom Stevens, you're so nice. What's your opinion on queer people? Issa, I'd have to know them. I can't label an entire group. And what is a queer person? What's a queer person? I honestly am asking. What would you define a queer person as? Thank you. Is it Dreaming? I'm just gonna say Dreaming. Thank you, Dreaming. Appreciate you. Platypie. I like that name. Hope your day is great. Thanks, Shannon. I appreciate that. 5 more minutes and then I gotta go. I love my job, but I love this so much. I could sit here and just chat with y'all all day. I was a big fan, but now I'm confused. Are you a Trump supporter? Isabella? I don't know. If you're asking, am I a Trump supporter? I would say go back and watch yesterday and today, because you'll know on this channel I don't really talk about politics. I will tell you this: I can find things that Trump has said and that Harris has said that I like. I honestly can. I can find things that they've said that I like. There may be more on one side or the other, but I think you got to try to find stuff like that. Queer and gay are the same. So gay, several gay people that I know, been to gay weddings, they have loved me. I know some friends of mine that have been gay that have been my dearest friends in life. Some that are in my life now and some that aren't. And so it's really the person that I love, the people that I love that really mean something to me. They matter to me. They've loved my family. They've loved my children and my wife. You really helped me understand myself and how mental health affects me. Thank you. I appreciate that. People have been trained to look at labels, not at people. Amen. Amen to that. You're so true. Thank you. Thank you, Janie. Appreciate that. You were here yesterday. I appreciate the people that were here yesterday and today. That means a lot. Oh my goodness. Hope my voice doesn't go out this early. P. Diddy's in the house. That could be an issue because I thought he was not here. Thought he was locked away somewhere. P. Diddy. I don't know what to say. Love you, Rod reactions. Tonight's the night for Rod Wave. Judging people based on their likes or dislikes is no different than judging the appearance. Gotta get learn who they are as a person. Yep. You can love Trump. You can love Harris. You can love whoever you want. You can love P. Diddy. You can love you can love anybody. That's your business. That's your life. But just don't tell me what I have to do and who I have to be. Because it'd be like me as a Christian, right? Sitting here saying, here's how you need to live. Because if you don't live this way, this is the kind of person you are. See, it's messing up my voice. Oh my gosh. W, Trump supporter. I wonder if I put like Jesus banners up and wore a Jesus hat or something, what that would do to people. You think that would change things? That could be next. You never know what's coming next. W Jesus. It's good. Thank you, Ryan Estrada. Good to see you here, my friend. That's what religion says. Live this way or you're burning hell. You know the challenge with that, Jeff? We're not the ones to judge that. We're not the ones to judge that. We're the ones to live the life so that we don't have that happen. But I think sometimes we play God as people. What do I think of the debate? Which debate, Chase? I thought the vice presidential debate, to be fair, was civil, and they did it kind of the way debates were when I grew up. Of course, I grew up in the 70s and 80s, y'all. They did it more civilly. I don't like the other debates because I don't think they're balanced. I think we need to get people in debates who are outside of the media or political spectrum to do debates. Like to moderate them. So far, you've done all the crazy streams. You said you were going Harris, Trump, smoking in Portland. Yeah. 2 more minutes, y'all. Look behind the banners and listen. Honestly, thank you. Viewing both sides, people are just obsessed about politics these days. AK, you're right. You're right. Oh, Paul, in the passage from Luke, I was just reading Corinthians this morning. Passage from Luke, if you read it further, it says, judge by the fruits of the Spirit. God's judging, though. We're not judges. God's judging. He's going to judge. And I'm just praying I don't end up burning, doing the best I can. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so what's going to be tomorrow? I got to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. I got to think about that. I haven't thought, what should I do tomorrow, y'all? Ricky, I care more about the economy than social issues. I'll tell you what, I care about my livelihood and taking care of my family and my children's future. My children's future is one of the biggest. I'm older and I'll be okay, but that's one of the big ones. Send likes, my voice is going. Excuse me. Send likes my way, please. Can I have this live stream get to 100 likes? It's at 71 right now. By the time I get off in 1 minute, can everybody just do me a favor? Help my self-esteem for 1 minute and hit the like button so that that thing goes to 100 likes in the next minute, and then my day will be complete. Please, I really am grateful to y'all. I'm grateful to everybody who shows up to even leave a comment because it's super nice of y'all. Just finished the book of Matthew. Cool. I love that. Try telling someone on the other side you love them. Yeah, I know. I really appreciate y'all and care about y'all. It's not about what side you're on. It's really not. Hope I do, Sean. Hope I have some good sessions today. Did you take the money from the Trump campaign? They never offered me any. Man, I don't turn down too much money, but nobody offered me. Nobody's offering me any money. People will offer money. People can offer money. There's almost 500 votes on this poll. And Trump 44, Harris 34, and neither 22. That means there's 22% of the people that are just done. You're a Trumper, Isler? I don't remember saying it. I don't remember saying it. Okay. We got it to 93 likes. 94. Oh my gosh, if it gets to 100. I gotta stop. I gotta stop if it gets to 100. Heather, I do delivery and got mad signs. No matter who I support. Please let people support who they want to support. That's the basic thing. And it's okay. You don't have to get into arguments with them. I appreciate y'all. I'm so grateful. 99 likes on this stream. One more like and we get to 100 and I am complete. I'm satisfied and I know I'm not supposed to get my self-worth through y'all, but I am. Remember I said what other people think about you is none of your business? Well, it is right now, just for this one stream. One more like and I'm satisfied. You get me to 100 likes and I can be complete. 102. Okay. All is good. Y'all, I am grateful for you. I am thankful for you. Remember this if you're still listening to this stream. The last 2 days have been meant to send a message that number one, we don't judge a book by its cover. And number two, that even though we dislike what we see, we can love the person who's wearing it. And when you love the person who's wearing it, that doesn't mean you agree with them. That doesn't mean you are on the side of all their views. That means that you're going to look past what they're looking like and you're going to love them for who they can be in your life. If they're a mean person, it's okay. Don't love them. You don't have to say don't love them. Don't allow them to be mean to you. And sometimes that means space. So if you see a drug addict come up to you and they're beat up and they're on the street and they smell and they're in bad shape, then they're a bad person. You avoid them, stay away from them, don't help them. No, you can love them. You can pray for them. You can offer them something. You can try to help them get back on their feet. But if people are mean to you, abusing you, hurting you, no, you don't tolerate that. Sometimes loving people is staying away from them. Sometimes that's loving people. In other words, if I'm around you, I am agreeing with or checking off who you are. When people are mean like that, this whole thing is not about that. This whole thing is simply I put one thing up here and one thing up on the wall the last 2 days, and I saw exactly what I thought I would see. And I appreciate y'all. Number one, for always giving the comments. Number two, for always coming back. And number three, for remembering mental health matters. And let's go spread it to the world. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.